What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Nakusoo here, and I like to bring you a game that I thought I wouldn't complete or even play, or even to the point of wanting to speedrun it. And playing as much as I did, I really enjoy this game, so we are going to be starting Shantae, Risky's Revenge. Game developed by WayForward. You may know them for games such as DuckTales Remastered, the Mighty Switch 4 series, and also Contra 4. But today I'm going to be playing on Magic Mode, so there's two different variations, Magic Mode and Original. Original is where your magic and defense are balanced, and Magic Mode, in my opinion, is a little bit easier, which is kind of weird to say since you take more damage. The good thing is in Magic Mode you have more magic to use, so you don't have to use as many pots to restore it. But we're starting our story. This is going to be starting at a lighthouse. We have our main character here as Shantae in her costume, the dancer costume, and we're in Sequinland. Now this is going to be a tutorial on how to fight our basic enemies. We have these scarecrows here, and we're gonna have to hear them till it hurts. So I restarted this a lot, and for one reason, I wanted to get specifically 50 gems, not cuts down on grinding time, because I am trying to speedrun this game, and as I go through the game I want to show and share my experiences as I go through here and learn some new tricks as I play. This isn't a particularly long game either, so it should be pretty simple. We have our basic attack here, and we attack with our hair. It's not too many games that uses hair as the functionality. And yeah, we still got the moves. I think the only other one I know is Bayonetta. I think that's like the only one. If anyone else knows of a game where you attack with your hair, please let me know. So we started at the lighthouse. We want to go towards the west, and we'll get an egg here. Now a lot of the times you can break some sequences getting some items before other cutscenes. As this egg right here is one example. We'll have to go back and talk to another character that appeared in the first Shantae, which I still want to play in the future. We have Bolo here. This is the character you meet in the first game. It looks a bit of like a warrior. Has a headband there. But we're here to get an egg, and today is going to be the Relic Hunters Expo. And this is where our story is going to begin. We're going to be meeting Sky and Wrench, which are two other characters that appear in the first game as well. A lot of this game, from what I researched and looked back on, since I didn't play the original yet, but I'm going to be playing it after I play this one fully through, is that most of the main characters you meet in the first game. So some references I might not get, or some characters I might not be super familiar with, but it does give you a pretty basic and decent explanation. So yeah, we're getting an egg here, egg sitting for Sky, and sad thing is it kind of got a little suntan, putting it lightly. But we're here in Scuttle Town, so this is where the Relic Hunters are known for their world discoveries. And today something amazing is going to happen. Now one thing I'm going to be using in this playthrough is the slide here, as you can see going back and forth. This is a quicker way, and later on we can't go here at all. We need like a power, so we're not going to be going that way for quite a while. So as I was grasping the white crystal firmly in my hand, I ducked for several seconds. And this is like a weird story. This is Uncle Mimic. This is Shantae's uncle, quote unquote. And he is a relic hunter. So he has a relic to show for us today, as we are here talking to Sky, and hopefully we'll have her egg here. She seems a little bit mad about it, but I mean, we were egg sitting something, and Sky is a trainer. She has a bird on her arm, and that bird is named Wrench. So Sky and Wrench. And this is the only bird that stayed. Yeah, do we have the egg? Not really. Yeah, alright. So some dialogue you can say no to or yes to. They're still going to do the same thing in the end, so it's kind of like no point. But some funny dialogue is present, and I really enjoy some of the dialogue that will come over in the game. I think this game is pretty funny, and it's very cute and charming, so I really do hope everyone enjoys this playthrough of Shantae. It should only take about 9 episodes to complete. And Uncle Mimic here is going to be explaining like this year's object of mystery. What could it be? Is it something good, something bad? Probably something bad, because why would the game start off like this, right? Such bravery. And as usual, we'll kick off the festivities by cracking open a fossilized treasure and offer the contents of our auction. So what is going to be in this year's mystery? It's going to be the artifact that we find. Yay, do a clap, clap, clap. I don't know why. I'm imagining, shouldn't clap, clap, clap be in parentheses, or are they literally saying clap, 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 like clap open the... I don't know. But anyway, we're finding a lamp, an oil lamp it looks like. Nothing too out of the ordinary. And it seems that Uncle Mim is kind of hesitant to show this artifact. I have seen to brought the wrong item that is. And it's okay. Yeah, you know, it's cool. It doesn't look like a genie lamp or anything that can cause havoc and destruction if it was quote unquote put into the wrong hands. Nope, it's not important. Let's just move on. Have another event around here, you know, we have like some cake. I mean, never mind. And we're introduced to the main antagonist of this game, Risky. Appearing in the first game as Shantae's rival. She wants to kill Shantae, take her powers, you know, all the evil stuff. And she's going to be taking this lamp, even though we could have technically grabbed it all this time while talking, but I'm not going to say anything. So this is a reunion, and this is our uncle. We're all here together. Oh, the whole gang. It's like a whole big family reunion right now. But this lamp is pretty important throughout the game, and overall throughout the whole game, some unexpected things will happen. I think when you take this game and look at it first, it seems all cutesy and whatnot, but the story is pretty interesting how it progresses. It's not really super depth or anything like that, but as we go through it, I think it's pretty cool. Especially since this was a DSi game on the DS store. The lamp is extremely dangerous, so we had to catch her before she gets away, obviously, even though it looks like her boat was outside. And we're back at the lighthouse. Wow, that was unexpected. Doing some backtracking already. So we can't find any sign of Risky Boots or a pirate ship. We can't lose her, because if we do, it's going to be really, 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 really bad. But we found her. Genie Girl, as she likes to call Shantae. So we have the confrontation. So we have a confrontation already at the beginning of the game. Oh, that was quick. I guess we're going to be ending things off that quickly. I don't know. I'm starting to think that she's trying to come on to us. I'm just saying, throughout this whole game, there's going to be like some random text. I don't know. Maybe it's why all the fanfare I see is like between. Okay, let's get back to the story here. So this is going to be a boss. We're going to be fighting a boss already. This is the Oceanic Tinker Tub. And these are the Tinker Bats. These little guys are present in the first game and make a return in this one. Not going to worry about them for a long time, which is pretty good. But this is going to be our confrontation. And this is a simple boss. So all we have to do is hit the barrel 2 more times, matter of fact, and that is going to be the end of this boss. It has a couple of different attacks. One is just running up to you. Second is the bombs. It's a very simple boss. All you have to do is go to the right side. I guess you can make it a little bit interesting and go in between the bombs. Now, one thing that's weird with playing in magic mode is how the hair is. There's a couple bugs in this game, some good, some bad, some that can break the game. But constantly throughout this game, you're going to see me hit my hair more than once at really awkward times when I'm not trying to. And that's only because when you jump in the air and like hit your hair, if you hit it 2 times, it's like it's weird how it is. It's a known bug. But we defeated Risky. That was really easy. You know, we could go up there and get that lamp, but I guess we'll just talk to her and be on our merry way. So till then, play with this. And our character is down and out. Hopefully we're alright. If you notice that little jingle that played, that is the game over music if you die. I'm going to not have any deaths. I'm pretty confident that I can play through this game without dying once. The only part I'm really worried about is the later areas and the last boss, kinda. Somewhat. But seems our uncle is really concerned about us, which is really nice. But we have to do this ourselves, otherwise what kind of game would this be, right? This is the mayor of the town. Mayor Scuttlebutt. Yeah, Scuttlebutt. Such a weird and random name. And he's not going to be greeting us very nicely. Very bad, matter of fact. So bad that he's going to be blaming us for what currently happened, which doesn't really make sense since we're the guardians of this town, since we're protecting it with our life. So oh yeah, and right there, half genies. Yes, Shantae is half of a genie, half human, half genie. Her mother was a genie and her father was human. So that brings a little bit of story into play. There's not too much that I've seen about her mother, not much was revealed, not even other genies. She's possibly the last half genie / genie that there is. So yeah, we're kind of fired here. We're going to have to be leaving, packing our bags. It's actually kind of stupid. You should kick his butt, but whatever. Yeah, he was certainly in a bad mood, but once we get the lamp back, maybe he'll change his mind. But our uncle is forbidding us to go, and he's kind of not giving us the full story. So what exactly is the story behind this lamp, and why is it so dangerous? And he doesn't want to tell us. But it's something we really have to know, otherwise we won't be able to find out what it really was promised by her mother, not to speak of it. And it caused a lot of suffering back in her day, I'm assuming, since it's something to do with a genie. Whether she was killed or not from the lamp is another story, we don't know. So it is pretty dangerous, but not anymore. And that's because there's these 3 seals. The genies banished the magic long ago. And these 3 seals is what this whole story is going to revolve around. Collecting those seals and getting the lamp back. We kind of need some information. And we really need to go back because Risky does know more than what she is saying. Obviously, since she wouldn't be here in the first place. And it's true, the potential for evil is too great. We have no choice. We must find all 3 magic cells before Risky Boots. And hopefully then, we'll be able to stop her. It'll be difficult. Very dangerous, somewhat. And afterwards, we must never speak of this again. Do you think you're up to the challenge? Well, we have no choice. If it means saving our town, saving our friends, we have to do this. Otherwise, you know, we would just give up. I like how some games do that though, like they say, do you want to do something? No, and it actually ends the game. It's kind of funny and annoying, especially if you have to do all this over again. But we're in town. We're back in town, and I want to show off a few things. One thing is you can go in these towns and talk to Bolo and Sky, and they'll give some information to you. And we'll also be going on the next episode to Ratty Tops and her zombie wagon. She is a interesting character that we'll be encountering throughout, a little bit throughout. And make sure you stop by the shop for some magic before heading out. And I'd suggest the Storm Puff. It's a tricky weapon, but it is pretty good. Actually, that is going to be the weapon that we get. A lot of these townsfolk talk about different weapons, which ones are the best, and they'll give you some hints and tips on what they do. You can also go in the shop here and we'll be looking around. We'll be getting this Storm Puff. It's a cloud with electric personality. We have some potions in here. We have Attract Magic, some Silky Cream. So Attract Magic gets you items. It's like a magnet. Think of Ratchet and Clank if you're familiar with the series with the boats. We have the Silky Cream here that will make our hair whipping faster, which I can't live without. We have the magical vials, the health potions, the fireball that will burn enemies and leave a burn on them. We have the best weapon in the game, bar none, the pike ball, which is a ball that goes around you. It continually spins and it really does a lot of damage, especially when you upgrade it more. And of course we have the map, which I'm not going to need to use. I know this game pretty well, so I think I'm pretty confident with that. And lastly, we have this lady over here. She talks about magic gems, and if you collect them, make sure to sell them, to trade them. For some reason, she says that instead of wanting them back, because they're apparently rare, they're a blot of heaven as she puts it. We have our other character here, Sky. When you talk to her, you see here she'll give us information that if we need help, which we won't need any help. So we'll save some time on that. And lastly, we're going to be going over here and saving. This is the save guy. He'll record our progress. It's pretty quick too. Going to try and not save too much, as I am practicing this for a speed run that I want to do in the future. So if you hold the attack button, we'll be able to walk. We'll be able to walk. Wow. We'll never be using that again. But ladies and gentlemen, on the next episode, we're going to be continuing heading on into the Lilac Fields and getting some upgrades, talking to Ratty Tops, and progressing in the story. So as always, I thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the series. But until next time, take care and stay classy. Later, folks.